Hi there and welcome to the latest update from We Are The Famous EFC. In this video we're going to be looking at, can Everton qualify for Europe or for Europa Conference or just Europa League itself between 8th and 7th. 7th place gets us Europe, 8th place gets us Europa Conference. So it's going to be interesting whether David Moyes' Everton sides can move up the table between now and the next couple of games. 10 games left in the Premier League. Can Everton get it? Well, it's going to be quite difficult for David Moyes' Everton side, but I do think with our away performance, we can get Europa Conference. But it's going to be quite tricky. But looking at Everton's matches, it's a bit of an up and down patch, but I do think that we can. If I show you our next couple of games and how many points, will be interesting. But I think Everton will beat Arsenal 3-2. I've gone with, so that's 3 points. Then we draw against Chelsea. I'm going with, we win. If we win Brentford, we win Liverpool for argument's sake, West Ham get beat by City, win Palace, Sunderland and Tottenham, then we get European football at 7th. If we get beat by Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, City, then I think that we get Europa Conference, Europe as well. But it is going to be interesting, but I do see Everton getting at least 63 points out of the next 8 games remaining. There's 9 games remaining altogether, but I think Everton will get at least. We're on 43 points now. I can see Everton getting at least 8 points between now and the end of the season. I can see Everton getting. I just had to do some calculations. I see a win against Arsenal. If we do, brilliant. If not, then I'm going to say we'll probably win all the away games. The only game I think we'll get beat between now and the rest of the season will be Manchester City. But I see us Everton going on a good run of form now after that big win at Hill Dickinson. I think that will beat Arsenal because of our away performance and the way David Moyes has said that we're not stepping away from the pedal for fighting Europa Conference, because Europe is what we need. The Hill Dickinson needs a big boost as well, without a shadow of a doubt. But I think the good feel factor is back at the football club, and that's what it's been lacking over recent years. But personally, I think that we get it. I do, but it's going to be interesting whether that we can or that. But I think European football is what's going to be quite difficult for Everton to manage, but I do think that we can get it done, especially with our away performance. And I think that if we can pick our away performance up like with home wins, then without a shadow of a doubt, I'm very confident rather that we can get it. But we do need some big improvements in the summer, ASAP, like new strikers, a new right back, new left back, some people in midfield as well we could do with. But it's going to be interesting because we're sitting on 43 points now, 1 point above Brentford, who are on 45 points. Everton are just sitting 2 points behind them. And I think if we win Arsenal and they get beat, we can overtake them and get to 7th. And if we can do that, that's huge for David Moyes' Everton side, compared to how we were under the last regime and the rest of the couple of years fighting relegation. But 8th place as well is massively. Who'd have thought now when the season started, we are still where we are now in 8th. So we are getting some good results. But just hope that we can retain back to winning ways at the Hill Dickinson, like we did at Goodison, make it intimidating. And if we can do that, then we're flying. But also, as I said, Europa Conference is what Everton really, really need at the Hill Dickinson. As I said, so it will be interesting whether this football club can get it and what it will do. Because I tell you what, without a shadow of a doubt, it'll be massive for the fans going to watch us play in European would be class. But I do think that we'll have enough about us between now and the rest of the season. But David Moyes has to be on it from the word go. His in-game management has to be spot on. His starting lineups has to be spot on, and the players have to care. And if they care and they fight and show it on the pitch, then happy days with him. We're laughing as well. So let's just hope that we can retain all of this, all the good work, and just get into Europe. Because I tell you what, it's going to be a really, really brilliant end to the season. This season is important for Everton Football Club. So David Moyes has to get it spot on. And if he does, then we're laughing. We are absolute laughing. But what we can't afford is that we cockle all up. We cannot afford that. But as I said, Toffees, going to Europe this season is massive. Like, I cannot stress enough how important going to Europe would be for Everton Football Club. But with the next coming few games between now and the rest of the season, I do think that we make it. I really do, with the games. Hard games coming up. I think we're going to have to win games we're not expecting as well. And I think that we do against Arsenal. I don't know how we're going to do it, but I can just see a win because we're fighting for European. But if we don't get it, yeah, it's disappointing. But at the end of the day, I'd stack your hand off right now all day. Because where we are, I'll be disappointed, but I won't be like deeply over disappointed because who'd have thought this time the season would be sitting here at the start of the season, because we wouldn't at all. But the Hill Dickinson Stadium, it's going to be absolutely class. Just imagine having a European night at the Hill Dickinson, the atmosphere, the uproar, the roar of the fans, the crowd. It's just absolutely amazing. And I just think that is what we need, is European football, without a shadow of a doubt. But it is going to be interesting whether Everton can get the points between now and the end of the season, because the fixtures we've got coming up: Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Crystal Palace, Man City, Tottenham, West Ham, Brentford away, and Sunderland. We can easily win all of them. All of them teams are winnable, because look at Man United. They beat Man City. They beat Arsenal. Who'd have thought that? They beat Liverpool, even under Amarin. So it is possible that these teams can cock up at any time. But I think that Everton can get at least 63 points, and that would take us to 7th place for Europe. If not, then I believe that Everton can finish 7th. If we finish 8th, that's amazing. If we can finish 7th, even more better. But I think that we get a lot between now and the end of the season. Let me know in the comments your thoughts, people. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments and your thoughts, hit the subscribe button and up the toffees. Bye bye.